Hey guys, it's Jess from All Done Dancing, and today's video, or tonight, I don't know when people watch these, I am going to be doing my makeup. Right now, I'm not wearing anything. The only thing I probably have on is moisturizer, and I use a toner, but other than that, this is just completely my skin. So this video in particular, I know there's lots of people out there doing beauty blogs and whatnot, but this one is particularly important to me because it's kind of how I do my makeup to kind of not hide my scars, but kind of make everything just blend together in a sense. So if you haven't watched any of my videos before, I had meningitis, a bacterial version, so it affected my blood instead of like my brain or my spinal cord. And so my skin just basically started to die, and all the blood kind of worked against itself, and it wasn't good. And I am going to film another video this weekend. I'm on fall break and actually have time for a couple things, so I really missed filming videos so far, but anyway, I digress. So I have a pretty sizable scar. I mean, I have discoloration, I have dark circles under my eyes because I have trouble with sleeping, I have the typical like spots and blemishes, but mainly this is about covering scars, or not even covering them, just like blending it in so it's not the focus of my face. I don't care that I have scars at this point in my life. I mean, 5-10 years ago and even before that I really cared, and then I had plastic and reconstructive surgery to kind of minimize their appearance, and it was getting to a point where like this one used to be much bigger and now it's just a line, and it's taken a lot to even realize like this is my face. And so it's been probably 4 years since my last surgery, so everything's pretty well healed at this point. It will always be this kind of red color, besides this one, which is amazing, and also I have one here that really faded nicely. But anyways, this is how I do my makeup on the regular. This isn't anything special, it's just kind of probably more fall everyday makeup versus spring, summer, whatever. If you watch any beauty tutorials, they really get into like the details of things. So what I like to do is start off with a primer, and I am not sponsored, I am not being paid to talk about any of this. This is just what has worked for me and what I have found lasts a long time. So I like the Benefit Porefessional primer, and you take probably like a pea-size amount, and this is almost gone. And you kind of just work it in like a moisturizer. I guess some people only put primer where they have issues, but I like my skin to kind of all be the same texture. And for the most part, my scars they're not raised, but they're kind of sunken in. So that's something I contend with as well. And then just as you age, you get more wrinkles, so this kind of fills in everything. Hopefully I continue to look at the camera as I'm doing this, because yeah, I've never filmed a makeup video, but anyway, so yeah, I do that. At the same time, I also like to put a primer on my eyelids. Like, that's not related to scars, but this is kind of a makeup video that kind of has more of a focus on scar coverage, but not necessarily just scar coverage. So I'm going to just show everything as I do it. I'm not sure how long this video will be, but it shouldn't be too long, and I can sort of see what I'm doing, I suppose. And this is basically just a lotion-y type primer. There's no color to it, and this is the Tarte Clean Slate 360 Creaseless. It's supposed to last 12 hours. I don't know if it does. I've never kept time on it. I think it's pretty good. And I'm really big into Tarte because they are a vegan, like cruelty-free brand, which is pretty important to me. Like, I like a lot of makeup, but now I'm trying to go towards things that are like kinder to our environment, if you will. The foundation I've been loving for a couple years now is this Tarte Amazonian Clay 12 Hour, and this one is nearly gone. I have Fairlight Honey. I don't have much of a tan anymore. And this, do I want to do this first? Just kidding. We're gonna do the eye makeup really quick. So the Balm has some good eyeshadow. I think I got this for like $20. It's a cute little quad of, and I only use these like neutrally brown shades. So, and I always use brushes. That just applies the makeup smoother and whatnot. So yeah, I just take the matte brown right here and I put that all over my eye, I guess, until the crease. Again, I'm not a professional, so I am sorry if none of this is making any sense. I just kind of make sure that it's not everywhere. And it's good to have like a towel or something handy so you could kind of clean up as you go. Then I use, okay. Great. Okay, I have dropped my brush. Can you reach it? Probably know I have a Charlie horse. Anyway, all right. Here's my brush, if I don't keep throwing it around the room. I like taking this darker kind of shimmery color in the bottom here by my pinky. And that I kind of work just at the edge. It's kind of a pain, but you can kind of blend it in with your finger. And I will say this is the kind of makeup that I wear to work. If I want it to be like something for going out, then I will add a liquid liner. But during the day, I have been using the MAC Teddy Eye Kohl pencil. It's kind of a bronzy brown. It's very nice. It kind of gives, it does what it needs to. So yeah, we'll do the other eye here. Kind of get an idea. I try to make one feature on my face the focal point, so instead of it being like, here's my scar or here's this scar, I try to do it like eyes because I really like my eye color. And I do wear glasses sometimes, so when I do that, I try not to wear eyeliner and mascara because then it kind of becomes too much through the glasses, but sometimes you just do everything. And I do a little bit of the highlight color called Salsa. I'm not sure if this has a specific name, but I'll try to include all the information about this below. And I got this back in March in Texas when I was visiting my brother, so I don't know if you can still get it anywhere. So I like to put a highlight all over my brow bone, which is what I'm doing right now, and a little bit in the inner corner. And if you notice like any sort of marking, yeah, just kind of blend it in with your fingers. I'm not a professional, so if anyone was wondering, I'm not. So that is the eyeshadow. And then after eyeshadow, I'll just use this little mirror so I'm not. So with the eyeliner, I just kind of do the upper lid like 2/3. I don't do the whole eye, so it kind of closes it in. This kind of keeps it bright and open. And when I do the black eyeliner, it's more of a cat eye like flick. So someday maybe I'll do that if this video is a hit, and if not, we'll just kind of move on and go back to normal videos. So yeah, I just go right at the lash line. And my eyes are very twitchy, and I kind of bring it just beyond, so it doesn't make that much of a difference, but it's enough that it kind of beefs up my lash line. And again, I'll do it on this side. Okay. That is that, and I don't even have mascara on yet. I do kind of layer two mascaras. Right now I love for the past year or two, the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and I don't think this is waterproof, but apparently that one's better, or according to all of the beauty bloggers I watch, they say it's better. So I do this one first because it separates, and then I have another one that I will do next. I'll try not to make a ridiculous face as I do this, but no promises. And I used to be really big into an eyelash curler, but my favorite one broke. I just haven't found a good replacement, and I'm not about to spend like more than $10, so right now I'm just using 2 mascaras instead of just 1 mascara and an eyelash curler. Alright. Almost done. Okay, so that is one coat, and then I use the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I got it as a sample for my birthday, so I've only had this for like 2 months. It's almost gone. I'm not sure if I'm going to spend $20-some on a mascara. There are some mascaras that work, which I do like spending money on, which is the benefit. They're real, but if I'm already using this, it doesn't really matter to me. So this one just kind of, I don't even know, beefs them up, beefs up the lashes for me. And I don't do anything with my lower lid anymore because a scar that I still have it, but it's smaller. It used to pull down this eyelid, and it is starting to do that again. It's kind of a muscular issue with this side of my face. See there? It used to kind of pull it down like that all the time, and I would always line both the top and the bottom. And I realized that was drawing more attention than I wanted to that eye, so now I just do the top and kind of forget that I don't have any lashes from here. Like 2/3. 2/3 of this lower lid does not have eyelashes, but this eyelash totally has all the lashes it's supposed to. And it will never grow eyelashes because it is scar tissue, so that's kind of a bummer. And that was one of the first surgeries I had, was to my left eye, and it was a really long surgery. It was supposed to take like maybe an hour, and then when they got in there, and this was back in like 2005, so I was like 21, it was the first surgery I had had since the 80s when I was initially sick. So there's one eyelash that is just kind of doing its own thing. I really need a new eyelash curler. And they found that the muscle was just really loose. It wasn't taut, like this over here. But anyway, so that's the eye makeup done. I'll then go back to this Tarte Amazonian Clay in Fairlight Honey. And what I like to do is use a brush. I'm not even sure what kind of brush. This is a face brush from Real Techniques, which you can get at Ulta. Their brushes are like under $10, which I think is good. I've spent way more on brushes from like department stores, and they work obviously, but if I can save a little bit of money and just buy new products, and this is almost gone, but again, I don't use that much. That's probably what, a pea size, and it's almost gone, so I'm trying to savor it. And I just apply it initially with my finger. I do about 2 on each kind of cheek area, down the nose, chin, and forehead, and I kind of just scrape the rest of it and apply it where I think it needs to be. This will be a long video, I realize. It's already like 13 minutes in, and I don't know how to edit quite yet, so this brush is really densely packed, so that's really nice, and I just kind of massage it, and this I think is a medium to full coverage. I'm not really sure, but it really works. Maybe I'll just blend it first. I'll just blend in half. And it is picking up to be really light, but honestly, it's like so amazing. It's really not that light in person. It's just my lighting kind of is crummy. Alright, so I'll just look in my mirror here. So that starts to conceal what I'm trying to conceal. And I found that doing kind of a stippling motion helps place the product where I want it to be. Man, it does really show up light on camera. And at the end, I kind of just go back over it with my finger. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a scar over there, huh? swear it is not this light in person. I'm not looking like a ghost, but so as you can see, we've started concealing everything. And there's a couple different concealers I have. I tend in the summer to only use concealer on the trouble areas. And this one really does like set and sink into your skin pretty quickly. It is kind of expensive, but this one I've had since last July, and it's now October of 2015, so yeah. There is some sunscreen in it, which is probably why it's picking up lighter on the camera than it is in real life, but you'll get it. Okay, next is concealer. Right now, the concealer that I normally use under eye in the winter is again another Tarte Maracuja Creaseless concealer, and it is the lightest shade, I'm pretty sure. So right now it's too light, and I think there's probably, I don't even know. I don't know what shade it is. It is too light, but this is really good, so I'll put that down below. What I'm using right now is a Maybelline one, which is kind of very similar to the NARS Creamy Concealer, which I love, but again, I'm trying to budget because I am in an internship, so I don't have a lot of cash flow presently. So I have dark circles, and I learned this technique from watching 2,000 videos on makeup. And I guess for this video, just to prove a point, like you can totally conceal everything. Let's see. I like to go around my nose, and I kind of bring it down over here, yada, yada, yada. And this one I just got this summer, and it's almost gone, so that didn't last as long, but it was like 5 or under 10, we'll say. So this I like to just brush in or pat in with my finger, and I kind of just ruined my eye makeup. 1 second. So just patting it in really helps to set it in place. And sorry, I don't know if I'm going to be like mumbly in this video. I hope not. Yeah, it's picking up way lighter. Like, I swear to you, in person, this is natural. Who knows? I'll try to take a picture for the main screen. And so just kind of, you don't want to just stop where the darkness stops, I guess, as far as covering a dark circle under your eye. Yeah, I like to make sure it's not creasing. Yeah, okay. In this mirror, it is much nicer. So I swear to you, I'm not pale as a ghost. Then I like to set it with a translucent powder. The one I've been using for the past 2.5 years is this Clinique 08 Transparency Neutral. It's just a transparent powder, so it works all year round, and I don't have to worry. I have a Sephora brush again. And this stuff, since it is a loose powder, it does kind of tend to get everywhere. And this kind of makes sure that nothing moves around during the day. This will probably be one of my longest videos, so number 30 here. My 30th video on YouTube. Okay, so that's done. It's just kind of a quick, there's no real precision. Also, I use a blush. And this one just came in an Ipsy bag. It's Model Co. in Peach Bellini. Also, this brush came with it, I think. And I just go on the apples of my cheeks. And I could have done bronzer, but I'm going to work after this, so don't really want to be intense like that. Sometimes I do use a separate highlighter, and this is, again, a Benefit one. I really love Benefit. Their packaging is cute, and it really works. So this one's Watts Up, so it's like a silvery champagne-y color. But since I'm going to work, I'm not going to use that. And brows are really important. I like to comb through them again. Benefit, this is in medium brown, or just medium. I guess I should have sharpened it before this video. This helps draw attention to your eyes and kind of just completes your face. At least that's how I think of it. So, and brows do take kind of a bit of practice. You don't want to do it too heavy and you don't want to do it too light, because then what is the point? And then you'll just brush through it again. I haven't ever tried a brow pencil from the drugstore, so if anybody has like a good recommendation, which I'm not a beauty blogger, so I don't know why I'm doing that, but just in general, if you do, blah, 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 I could probably use like a good tweezing situation, but not happening right now. And seriously, the lighting, I don't know what's happening. Is it better if I go closer? No. Okay, so the last thing is lips, and this right now is Hikari and Merlot. It's like a liquid lipstick, I would say. I'm having having scar tissue on my lip kind of makes it so I only want to be photographed from a certain angle, because it does kind of pull and tug when I smile. It doesn't go over as far as this side, so that's kind of annoying to me, but whatever. Now, this is my finished look. Maybe with that lipstick it helped. I wonder if I can pull this closer just to say this is my makeup finished. So if you stuck around for the whole video, congratulations, you've wasted 23 minutes of your life. But this is about how long it takes with me when I am chatty and getting ready. But as you can see, you can still see my scars for the most part, but they're blended in. The focus is the eyes and the lips, and I think if you have scars on your face, kind of embrace it. I know sometimes they're not the best, like this scar on my lip kind of pulls, this scar on my eye kind of pulls downward, so there's a lot going on in my face structurally that I don't have any control over. So having control over what my eye makeup looks like and what my lips look like, I can kind of deter from that. And yeah, so if you have any questions about anything, I'm going to try to put all of the tidbits of information I used below, and anything that I suggested but I didn't use. So I'll just kind of make a list of other things I do use but I didn't use in this particular video. I am hoping to film a video in regards to my meningitis history, story type thing. I know I did that on my blog in about 2012, and that was just a written thing, so I think I want to talk about it and really kind of get some feedback again. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and again, I'm sorry this is the longest video in history, but bye! Okay.